Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Perched Poetry Literary Aviary is about to give wings to Sonnet 108 by William Shakespeare. Let's get a bird's eye view of this classic. This sonnet is a profound, almost stubborn defense of repetition as the only true language of devotion, where the poet argues that the new is a distraction from the eternal. Shakespeare isn't just admitting he has run out of things to say, he's making the arguable claim that by counting no old thing old, he creates a linguistic ritual that physically halts the aging process for the beloved. Listen for the way the poet equates his writing to prayers divine, shifting the poem from a mere creative act into a sacred, liturgical cycle of hallowing a name. But enough talk. Let's take a listen, shall we?
William Shakespeare's Sonnet 108. What's in the brain that ink may character, which hath not figured to thee, my true spirit? What's new to speak, what now to register, that may express my love or thy dear merit? Nothing, sweet boy, but yet, like prayers divine, I must each day say o'er the very same, counting no old thing old, thou mine, I thine, even as when first I hallowed thy fair name. So that eternal love, in love's fresh case, weighs not the dust and injury of age, nor gives to necessary wrinkles place, but makes antiquity for aye his page. Finding the first conceit of love there bred, where time and outward form would show it dead.
Oh my, does it get any better than that? That is the Lady Shrike effect in full force for sure. Such understated power. Now, the turn occurs when the poet looks directly at the necessary wrinkles of reality and simply flatly refuses to give them place within the logic of his love. This act of defiance is the reason to go back and listen to the opening question about what's in the brain again, because you realize he isn't looking for new thoughts, but is using ink to overwrite the dust and injury of age with the first conceit of youth. He's essentially claiming that true love lives in a fresh case that makes a fool of time, using the very antiquity that should kill beauty as the page upon which he writes it back to life. This poem reminds us that the most enduring truths don't need to be original. They simply need to be remembered with enough fervor to defy the clock. You really should go back and take at least one more listen to fully appreciate this classic. But either way, it has been a real joy sitting on the porch and peeling back these layers with you. Thank y'all very much for joining us, and always remember,
These words took wing because of an educator's little friends. Join the flock by helping us feed the birds, finding our books on Amazon, or using one of our classroom apps. All the links are in the description. Happy reading and keep soaring.